I would defend it to the death that any good play has mystery and suspense and a kind of romance, potential for violence, and a kind of humor, too. If the characters really don't evolve, nobody falls in love, nobody thinks about dying, is it so denatured that it might not hold water on stage? I always assume that I'm not the exception, that I'm the rule, and I think most playwrights are the rule, whether they admit it or not. No one wants to say, I've studied a lot, I've analyzed other people's plays, and that's helped me, because it sounds like you're a drudge. It sounds like anybody can do it, which is not true. You always want to sound like, man, I don't think about those things. I just kick back that gin and that bourbon and I let my dreams fly. Well, most people can let their dreams fly, and it's just not going to happen. I believe very much in craft. Craft is going to save you on days when inspiration and gin will not. I think I was always doing some sort of play acting, if not always playwriting. The first play I can ever remember working on was Hamlet, and that was in the 5th grade. The time is 1967. The place is Steubenville, Ohio, the whorehouse capital of the United States. Jeffrey Hatcher's Hamlet, it's about when I was 10 years old. We were told that we could select a play to perform for the 5th grade class. Well, class, which play should we choose? Nevin Zelich raises his hand. A football play, a wide receiver fake-out sweep. It's a different kind of play, Nevin. There's, of course, William Shakespeare's Hamlet, but then there are many films. Laurence Olivier's Hamlet, Kenneth Branagh's Hamlet. Just the idea of Jeffrey Hatcher's Hamlet just sounds to me silly. Hamlet! Well, what was she gonna do? As any writer knows, previews are terribly important. If you write as much comedy as I do, they're vital, because there's nothing like delivering a laugh line and the audience going, I'm not sure. We can do Hamlet, but here's the deal. You have 4 weeks to rehearse it. It must be performed in this classroom during this class period, and you have to direct it. Success. The only problem was, I'd never read Hamlet. I think it's terribly important for writers to play all the different parts in the theater, and of course that includes acting. You'll learn things about the stage and playwriting that you wouldn't get simply from typing. In addition to that, build a set, work front of house, go work at the box office. It's very useful to work with costumes and to work backstage. You'll have a lot of command over areas that people don't expect you to have. And having command and authority as a playwright is very important. I do work in film, television, stage divided up into original works, books for musicals, and adaptations. The development of a play is almost always the same route. You write it. Then you give it to someone to read, wife, husband, boyfriend, girlfriend, trusted advisor, what have you. Then you have a reading around a table. A Night at Olympus is the musical that I wrote with Chan Poling and Bill Corbett that opens here at Illusion a year from now.
Oh yes, it's Olympus, Indiana, a town as boring as you've seen them. Most people throw away their paper cups. Well, here they have their own museum.
With a table read like we have, you want, first of all, to make sure that the story makes sense, the plot. Is it working on just the basic level of coherence, cohesiveness? Were you ever so bored or so confused that it blew you out of the story?
Hey, Vanessa, you going to the prom?
Yes, with my long-term boyfriend, Paul. Yeah, you should go ask him to go with you, to be at the prom with you.
I believe a lot in percentages, and I probably shouldn't quite so much, but I do think that a play that isn't at least 60 to 65% of what it wants to be on its very first reading is never going to cover the rest of the distance.
He's such a great character that we sort of lose him in the second act. That's
My
the
first time, I felt like it was a long time without you
I just think he's
being in there.
So I don't think he really fits into the world of the prom.
The one thing that table reads can be most useful about is there enough energy and catharsis out of the experience to get you onto the next stage?
She's the one, she's the one, she's the one.
Not so loud. If Zeus hears us, he'll banish us again.
We're in Indiana! Where is left to go?
Jeff, your call is 5 minutes. 5 minutes till top of show.
I find this to be a very bad omen for opening night. Opening night should have fire, rain, dead frogs falling down with bad reviews in their hands. So when people say, oh, good, you got a rainbow, it's like, oh, well, you're psychotic, you're hallucinating. An audience doesn't always know why they came to a play. Sometimes they got the tickets months ahead of time and they didn't even know what the title was. But at the end of it, they want to be able to say, I didn't waste my time. These 2 hours were an addition to my life, not 2 hours that I'll wish I could get back. The end of a play should tell you why you were there. And not only why you were there, but why where you go next is going to be a little different and a little bit more enriched. I do believe that theater saves lives. I believe it saved my life because I know if I wasn't doing what I'm doing, I'd be in prison, or I'd be dead, or I'd be in a boarding house someplace with a little old lady saying, Jeffrey, your mushroom soup is ready.
Like you won, go.
I'm glad the theater saved my life, and I know it saved the lives of hundreds of other theater practitioners. I don't know if it ever saved the life of anybody who actually watched a play, but I hope they were entertained while we were enjoying and saving ourselves.